Hello, we must
Whoa!
be live. At
We
least that's what I'm
simply
guessing that
must
countdown means.
be live. Yeah, maybe it was just counting
Woo!
down to like us doing a cool stunt, Rob. Do you know any cool stunts? Can you do a flip?
Do this. Kabam! Live.
Whoa! Holy
Tight.
smokes!
Can't get them
Tight.
undone. Nope.
Okay, nice work. That was cool. Welcome to
Thank you.
live Campfire, everybody. It's
Here
Friday
we
night at
are.
7 o'clock. Here we are. And this is, in fact, as many of us may realize, kind of the conclusion of our 2020 first ever spring camp at home season. I can't think of another way I would want to go live and to go out with a bang. Rob, any
Yeah, I don't think
remarks?
there is a better way.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth talking about the things that we did to lead here, Graham. So, as selfish as it sounds, I'm going to go first, and I want to talk about one of my favorite things that we got to do this spring. And just conveniently enough, it actually involves you. And if you were lucky enough to catch G's nature walk way back at the beginning of spring, it was truly one of the best pieces of cinematography that I've ever seen. Uh, and I still watch it; brings a tear to my eyes every time. What
Wow.
about you,
High
Graham? Are
praise.
there any like high points from the spring for you?
Oh, absolutely. I would say all of the times we went live feel kind of like each one feels like a milestone that we crossed. Just because it's such a new thing, you know. I think being in person at camp and like doing stuff live, thinking on your feet is just such a different beast than sitting in front of your computer screen, interacting with somebody, getting the like video audio lags and trying to like be snappy and be live. So yeah, Robert, I would like to throw a piggyback shout out back to you for your first ever going live sing along time. That was, I think, yeah, something that I haven't seen really anybody else do, like any other camp or any other, person at this time. And I thought it was really special to get to share some of the camp classic songs, for you to just shred a little bit. Yeah, that was one of my favorite times for sure. But there's been so many, right? Like we're just picking a couple, but trivia with Nurse Bluebird every single week. Abby Rieger's led some really cool videos. We've had a lot of fun skits and collaborative things come together for our campfires in the past couple weeks, especially a lot of volunteers coming into play. So it's not just this mug the whole time. Um, yeah, it's just been a jam-packed season already.
Yeah, yeah, it absolutely has, and I think that's why maybe tonight is the perfect moment for a live campfire for us to test it. For you at home, it might feel a little clunky and awkward, but if you've been to a campfire in person, they're also a little clunky and awkward. So maybe this is right on brand for us.
Word.
But I guess, Graham, before we can really get too far into campfire, we have to start with what we always start with. It's boring. We got to do it. We got to do the
Uh,
terms and conditions.
oh, the terms and conditions. Yeah, Rob, I honestly we have been diligent this season. We have gone through them week after week. We've raised a hand to whatever. We flapped around. You were a bird, like literally had a bird grow on your hand at one point. Um, yeah, exactly like that. What do you say? I mean, I know it's important. We got to read it. We got to know what we're getting ourselves into. What do you
Yeah,
say we just
sure.
scroll to the end, though? Can we just do that this time? Can we just skip it?
Do you think anyone would know? Like, it's just you and me.
It's just us right now. I mean, nobody else is on the screen. I haven't seen any comments come through. So,
Yeah. What if we just pulled them up, but then we
yeah,
just like blaze through them real quick? Say we did it. We check the box.
we'll check the box.
We can move on. More fun stuff.
Yeah, there's so much cool stuff that I want to get to. I don't want to waste time on these. Yeah, do you want to just run through them real quick?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then we can
Let's pull
scroll
them
and
up
then
on
yeah,
screen, and
yeah.
we'll just power scroll. Okay, 1 sec. Here we go. Can you see them? Am I big? There we go. All right, I'm just gonna scroll as fast as I can. Here we go. Big money scrolling. 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 It doesn't really seem to be scrolling on the computer. I promise I'm scrolling though on my screen. Lucid rules, yeah, totally fine. Fine responding to music, totally cool. Subscriptions, don't care. Yeah, is this longer than it's been in the past? I feel like I would have remembered having my hand up for this long. And what a warranty. Warranty on the camp t-shirt? Yeah. Camp water bottle. I bet it's for the water bottle. Okay, this is a doozy. I think we're here. All right, hand up, sign it, click, go, woohoo, pull Graham back up here. We powered through those terms and conditions. Graham?
And click, check, gun, got it. Get it out of here. We did it. We got through. Let's get to the meat. Let's get to the good stuff, Rob. I can't believe it. That was awesome. And you know, there's never any repercussions for skipping the terms and conditions. So, whew, that's just a load off my back. Well,
you want to sing a song? Can we do a ditty?
That would be awesome. Yeah, I actually, as chance may have it, have my guitar right here. Yeah, you got any requests? Okay. Anything in particular that you want to sing about today, Rob?
Let's just sing about what's in my backyard. There is a tractor. There appears to be a tractor. Maybe a Ford of some sort. And
like a Ford tractor.
I think it's a Ford tractor. I think it is a Ford tractor with a girl on the seat.
You sure it's not a squirrel?
On the floor. No, it looks like a girl. It looks like there is a squirrel on the girl.
Oh, word.
There's a hat on the girl and a squirrel on the hat.
I know a song
what if we sang about that? Anything there?
Yeah, okay. let's just go for it. If you've got your shaker, Rob's shaker, if you've got that and want to shake along, but I can totally take lead. Love it.
You take lead, I'll shake silently in the background.
So yeah, thanks for describing the scene, Rob. Thanks for painting us a word picture. This is a catch-along song.
So catch along.
Oh, crushed it. And yeah, we'll get going. If you know a small thing, and comment that. We would love to sing about some small things. So throw something really small in the comment, or like medium-sized, but like a hat is kind of small, or like a amoeba is like really small. Neutron, proton, electrons. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna get going though, and we'll see what happens. Cool. Okay, this song's called Some Ford. Old MacDonald had a Ford, the cutest little Ford that you ever did see. Yeah. Nice one, Rob. And on that Ford there was a squirrel girl. Okay, cool. Cutest little squirrel girl that you ever did see. Yeah. Squirrel girl on the seat, seat on the floor, floor on the wheels, wheels on the ground, engine in the Ford makes the wheels go round. Boom, skiliata, some Ford. Rob, what do you see on the squirrel girl's head?
There's a cheetah print hat.
That's great. A cheetah print hat. Oh, somebody says a flea. See if you can squint really hard. We'll sing about the hat, and then we'll see if we can see a flea.
Okay.
And on that squirrel girl, there was a cheetah print hat. Cutest little cheetah print hat that you ever did see. Cheetah print hat on the squirrel girl on the seat, seat on the floor, floor on the wheels, wheels on the ground, engine in the Ford makes the wheels go round. Boom, skiliata, some Ford. Oh boy, we're already cooking. And so, it sounds like there's a flea on the hat. Is that correct?
I think so.
Yeah, sweet. Let's get it.
Yeah, but it's not like the insect. It's like the bassist from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Flea himself. Cutest little flea that you ever did see. Flea on the hat, hat on the squirrel girl on the seat on the floor on the wheels on the ground, engine on the Ford makes the wheels go round. Boom, skidly-yada, some Ford. Oh, let's do one more. We haven't even messed up once yet.
I have.
Yeah, I mean, we're all in this together. What fits on a flea, though? Flea's like the smallest.
I don't think they get smaller. Like, that's how big a flea is. What about,
Yeah.
is a fire truck smaller than a flea?
I've seen some like really small fire trucks, and especially if this is Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, like he's got kids, he probably has toy fire trucks at home. So yeah, let's do it, and that'll just bring us on home. You feel good about that, Rob?
I feel so good about it.
Okay, great. Here we go. And on that Flea there was a fire truck, cutest little fire truck that you ever did see. Hoo-ha! Fire truck on the Flea, Flea on the cheetah print hat on the squirrel girl on the seat on the floor on the wheels on the ground, engine the Ford makes the wheels go round, wheels yada, some Ford. Oh! Get out of here! Wow. Great song. That was a lot of fun, Rob. Thanks for singing that with me.
Hey, glad I could not. I didn't sing. I feel weird giving ourselves affirmation.
I feel weird about that too.
Should we just skip it like we did the terms and conditions?
Yeah, can we? Oh, Cody, what's up?
That was so good. It was so good, in fact, that I think we all need to grab our frying pans and our eggs, because that was excellent.
Cody, that's so kind. Thanks.
What can I say? It was great.
I forgot to bring a real egg, though.
I gotta go clean up.
I didn't even have a frying pan. Fair.
No one will know.
Wow. Well, thanks for those kind words, Cody. We've got some cool stuff coming up on deck. It's not just me singing loudly and maxing out the microphones. We, in fact, have a skit coming up right now. But also, in addition to that, on deck, we have a drama club, Robert. Have you heard about that? I don't think I get to do that. I think you get a cool lesson.
Yeah, I have heard of it. I am there. It's a bit of a, we're bringing in a special guest who is going to lead us in a class on the theater. So that'll be really exciting. Stick around for it. But that's not first, though. Up first, we need to bring out a couple friends for a certain pie eating contest that I've been hearing about.
Hey, I'm so glad we get to do this. Abby, what's up?
How are you?
Hey.
Bellman.
Hey, everyone. Getting ready?
Bells is stretching?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you guys ready for the pie eating contest?
Yeah, I'm wait. Did you say pie eating or pie eating contest?
Pie eating contest.
Yeeting or I'm still not really clear it up though.
No, I'm hungry.
The pie eating contest?
What?
I don't know. You're not understanding pie eating contest.
Yeah,
Maybe
okay. I'm sure we're. I don't know if it's the going live thing or whatever. Point is, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet, and it's 7:16 p.m. So let's eat some pies.
Yeah, I'm ready for my first slice whenever you guys are.
Yeah, I have a fork, but I don't have a pie in front of me.
Bells, you ready to start the?
I didn't even bring a pie.
I'm ready. I have pie. Is it time for my pie eating contest?
I think it's time to start the pie eating contest.
Okay. All right. Yeet! I yeeted a pie!
Bells!
Nice. Congrats, Bells!
Thank
I
you.
thought-
Did I win?
No, you were supposed to eat the pie.
I'm not gonna eat this.
Well, yeah, it's got your face all in it.
Yeah. You yeeting contest. That's what it was. A
Are you-
pie yeeting
How'd you guys
contest. Did
know
you all not
That
read
is
the
not
terms
what-
and conditions?
We totally did. We scrolled, and we read, and it said something
We
about a
perused.
warranty for the water bottle. I don't care. And then we're here, and I want to eat some pie, and you just stuff some shaving cream in my ear, and I'm over it.
Abby, they just scrolled through it again. They didn't read it.
Well,
Didn't
how
even
were we
read it.
supposed to know?
It clearly says, I consent to a pie yeeting
Yeeting.
contest.
Okay, well, like my bad. I didn't see it. So does this mean I can't eat the pie that I made?
Rob.
Okay, well, I don't even want to do this anymore. Abby, just get out of here. Bells, we'll take it from here. Ugh. Anyway. Bells, I don't know if it's just me, but I can't hear you. Bells? I don't know if anyone else can hear you. Okay, bye. Good thing we pied Graham in the face, otherwise it would just be me out here. Spellman?
I'm back.
Hey, welcome.
It was
We're
the
doing
magic
Campfire. The silent trick.
Well, I don't know about you, Rob, but it's been a minute since I've emceed. And so filling in for Graham, I was a little nervous. But now that the sound is back on, it's really easy as pie.
I think so. Wait.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's not much better
I'm
than
pretty-
Remarkable from a couple weeks ago. So,
That's
well,
a
Bells,
good
what do we
one.
have coming up next? What are we doing here?
Well,
Are we just making puns?
maybe. What we have next is pretty special. So we have the absolute best improv teacher in the world has come to lead a drama class for us. This teacher is world renowned. You may have heard of him before. His name is Parmesan Jean Jean Jeanaire de Jean. Are you familiar?
So I wasn't before we started doing his work, like bringing him in for the class.
Mm-hmm.
But what I have seen has been very impressive, very Art Nouveau. Yeah, brings a fine eye to the craft.
Yeah. Well, so it looks like Parmesan is entering
Parmesan
now.
here?
So maybe we should bring the rest of our friends on while our producer is bringing them all on screen. Everyone else who is watching, if you have any questions for the three-headed monster, they are up next. So start writing those in the comments, start thinking on it. But until then, enjoy Parmesan and the Drama Club.
Ooh, give it up for Parmesan.
Wow. Thanks so much for having me in your meager kind of abode here. Yeah, so you kind of did a whole intro. I won't charge you for that, but I am from Cleveland. You can call me Parma for short. And we're just going to sock it to you today. We're just going to roll through some scenes. We're going to do some styles. And we're just going to jump right in. 5, 6. Just kidding. No, yeah, I'll give you a little bit more than that. So in improv, in theater, the keys are to be on your toes, to keep your wits about you at all times. And to do this, we're going to run through a quick exercise. So I want all of you to take some deep breaths with me. In through the nostrils, out through the mouth. That was very good, very good. Feel the thespian inside yourself. Get in contact with the thespian. And imagine, if you will, Cody, great form, thank you. Imagine that you are all on a canoe trip. You're rowing down the river when all of a sudden, this is your scene. So yeah, you better be ready to go. Bells, great form, great form. Also,
Thank you.
I'm impressed. You're rowing down the river in your canoe trip. All of a sudden, it starts raining, chocolate jello pudding, and go.
Oh no! It's so sticky inside this canoe.
Oh,
Who cares? I love pudding.
is chocolate bad for the eyes?
No.
Oh, no.
Cody, you love pudding. Can you help us get all of this pudding out of the canoe?
Do we
Yeah,
eat
I
it?
mean, I can definitely give me if you just
I have
let
a
me.
spoon.
Yeah. Do you have a spoon?
I don't.
I-
It's fine.
Well, I haven't.
I can.
Do we
I have
straw
an
it?
oar. That's like a giant spoon, right?
Okay. Cut. An oar as a giant spoon, as if we want this to be believable.
but-
A theater.
It
So-
could work.
You were on to
Great.
some things. I'll give you that. You said some words with your mouths. You acknowledged the presence of chocolate pudding. But let's try it again. Same premise. 3 friends canoeing down the river, and this time you're all dinosaur friends. So you yourself are dinosaurs, and instead of chocolate pudding, it is now raining disco music and disco balls. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh gosh.
I-
Oh gosh.
More disco.
More what? Well,
Wow. Okay. I'll stop you right there. I heard a lot of good came out of that one. But I think if you just give it one more try, we can really nail down what we're working on here.
That was personally, that was really challenging for me. Do
Mhm.
you have some direction for how to maybe like embrace the disco or a challenging prompt?
Good question.
Yeah, that is
Do
a
you
great
maybe
question.
demonstrate something like that?
No, I think it's all the nature of improv is to use your imagination. If I were to physically embody something here in front of you, that would just kind of take the element out of the game. So I would like to
makes
acknowledge
sense.
Bells. Yes,
Mhm.
indeed. Taking a pre-existing song as inspiration. Love that technique. Draw on what you know. So let's do it one more time. And instead of 3 friends in a canoe, you are now 3 friends sitting in front of your computers. And you are in Inverness, the rolling green hills of Scotland, just sipping some tea calmly, and then one of you spots the Loch Ness Monster. 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's so nice out here with this nice,
Beautiful.
lovely tea.
Sure is, Bells. So
Mhm.
calm, so serene.
I'm so happy there's no monsters around.
Whew. That would be really spooky.
It sure would.
it'd be awful.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Is that
what is that?
Nessie?
I don't
Is
know.
it Nessie?
Is that what it is? It looks so blurry. I can't quite make it out.
I mean, could it be just maybe a submarine or no?
I don't know. Is that what I've never seen a submarine? Is that what they look like? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's a monster.
I saw a
Oh,
submarine once, but it didn't have legs like that.
it has legs? I can't see
You don't
it.
see
Is
the
there-
legs? Well, hold on. Wait for it to do. Sometimes it goes and does it likes to do a handstand on the bottom of the pool. Just
Oh.
waits for that to happen.
Oh.
See, there it is.
Oh.
There it is.
Wait,
Oh, I see
yeah,
it. Oh,
I
that's
see it.
a distinct handstand. Oh, it's doing a cartwheel now.
I mean,
Hold
it
on. Wait, are there
seems
more?
friendly
Is
enough.
it synchronized swimming?
It's a whole family. This is
Oh.
incredible.
Wow.
Nessie's a mom.
I think we're
Why
on a huge discovery here.
I can't believe I
Oh
was
my
terrified.
god! Wow! Yo, that was incredible. You guys were hanging out with my friend Parma?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
was happening?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, where did
so.
Parma
Cool.
go?
I-
though?
Where did he go?
No, he had to leave real quick, so I'm back. I think he had to go to a speaking engagement at the Q. So yeah, I'm back now, but I just got so wrapped up in the fiction as I was cleaning the yeeted pie stuff off of my face. I was just sitting over there on the couch, and that was incredible. You all really blew me away. I would love to give you a nailed it. Nailed it. Oh my gosh. What a joy.
I'll give you your chair back.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you can
Okay,
have it
cool.
for now.
Well, I guess it's just me. We just met a couple monsters. We met Nessie. There were some disco dinosaurs. That was wild. And now we want to kick it to one of our favorite camp monsters. Physical distancing, I think, for a lot of us in a lot of different ways has been really challenging. And I, for one, only have one head attached to my shoulders. And I can hardly imagine how difficult it would be if there were 3 heads attached to my shoulders. So we're going to check in, because it's really important to check in with people that were not actually around. We're going to check in right now with our good, dear, lovely friend. You may know them, the 3-headed monster. And if you have any questions for our pal, type them into the comments. We would love to ask the right questions. Oh my gosh. Oh, 3-headed monster. Hello. Hello. How are
Hi.
you feeling today? Us.
We
Are
Feeling?
great.
I'm so glad to hear it. It's a real treat to have you with us. This is the first time you've made an appearance at spring camp at home, and I just feel really, really blessed and highly favored to get to hang out with you for a minute. So do you, well, I'm not even going to ask you that question because I know that we already talked about it for making sure that you feel comfortable taking some questions today. And it looks like we have our first question here. Shout out to whoever was wanting to know about string cheese. But 3-headed monster, do you bite or peel string cheese?
We
peel.
Chomp.
cheese.
Wow. Oh, the insight is just tremendous. I'll never look at string cheese the same way again. Thank you so much for sharing so much wisdom with us. We've got another question here. If you're ready for the next one, I know they're coming hot and fast. So if you need a break, drink some water. You know, hydration is key. I wish I knew where my water bottle was, but we'll just roll with it. If you could control when deciduous trees lose their leaves, when would you choose and why?
Maybe
We
Fall.
during
the
Snowfall.
so
we
Choose.
the
fall.
Season.
the
Wow. There's a lot to unpack there, folks. I know that just speaks volumes to me. I think there's something that we can all find within that answer. Thank you so much, 3-headed monster. I would love to ask you just one more question here today. If you feel good about taking this one. And it is, what have you been doing during quarantine and during this time of physical distancing? I'll give a little more context. I understand that you, all 3 heads, have been in separate rooms in your abode. So what has that been like? What have you been doing?
it's
Fun.
Skiing.
or
Dancing.
Sleeping.
Canoeing.
Jumping.
Chomping.
More chomping.
And more chomping.
Wow, tremendous list of activities there. Maybe chomping on some string cheese. I know we've been doing some skiing and jumping as we've been dancing along here at home. So yeah, that was just a tremendous answer. I'm going to give you just one more easy one to end on. Well, maybe we'll do two more because I see a couple that I really want to get to. But we'll do a couple quick ones. So take this one just as fast as you can. Why won't my dog behave?
Because
They.
Magic.
dogs.
That's why.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, three-headed monster. I talked over one of your heads, but I think that answer, it says all it needs to say. I really appreciate that insight. This is perhaps my favorite, and this is absolutely our ender. I think we gotta go out on a bang here. Three-headed monster. Would you rather have a mustache that is a snake, or hair that are worms?
I
Both.
Ponder.
and Mhm. Communication.
Wow. Cool. Well, three-headed monster, I won't take up any more of your time. Thanks so much for being here. I think my computer got a little weird, but I hope everyone out there heard what they needed to hear. I know I sure did, and I would love, in honor of a snake mustache or worm hair, to give you a splendid. So if you want to take your little snake mustache and hiss along, you give a splendid. Thanks so much for being here, three-headed monster. Oh my gosh. Well, crew, we've had a heck of a time here at Campfire. We're, of course, not done yet, but we are getting to the part of Campfire where we start slowing things down a little bit. Thanks, everyone, so much for participating so thoroughly in this Campfire so far. It's been really, really fun to have your questions and your ideas making this what it has been. The three-headed monster, I think, really appreciated that too. So yeah, we're getting to the part of Campfire that we call wish stick time. At least I call it wish stick time. We have seen Alexa lead us through wish sticks. We have seen our good friend Marina or Sharky. Nicole has led us through wish sticks. So we're gonna, instead of giving positive affirmations and me shouting a lot, we're gonna warm our hands around the proverbial campfire and send out some sparks to whoever you appreciate. So if you want to practice that now, maybe if you're with someone you really appreciate, or just send them to the computer screen and through the cybernet. So yeah, I'm gonna let Abby take over and take us through wish sticks today. So Abby, thanks for being here and being ready for it whenever you are here. I'm gonna drink some water.
Thanks.
Hey, Abby.
Hey, how are you doing? So we're going to go ahead and get started on one of my favorite camp traditions, which is wish sticks. So I have a nice virtual fire going behind me, but maybe you have something else at home that brings you warmth and comfort. But this is just a nice way to slow down a little bit, maybe reflect on how things have been going. So go ahead and cozy up. And if you've been to camp, you might be familiar with this tradition, but if not, we're happy to explain it with you and share it with you. And so what traditionally happens is we take some time to pass out wishes from past campers. So they could be anything from, I wish you to feel the camp magic year round, or I hope that you get to eat ice cream for every meal. And then we get to share those. And then the special part is release those wishes by putting them in the campfire. And while we can't do that all together in person, we can still use the magic of whatever our campfire is at home, whether that's on your screen or something that you made in your home. We can still release those wishes since we're all here together sharing in that moment. So now we're going to take some time to make your own wish. So I don't have any sticks at home, so I'm just going to write mine on this card. And G's going to play us some music while we all kind of think about what we want to write for the week.
Cool.
Awesome. So feel free to share your wish with those around you. You can also share in the comments below so that others watching can see. But mine for you all tonight is that I wish for everyone to feel a part of the Flying Horse Farms community now more than ever. So, to release this wish while we don't have a campfire, I'll be sure to set mine by my campfire tonight and make sure that it gets released. And we'd love to hear what you have and share it with us as well. But thank you for joining me tonight.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Abby. If you are watching at home, send out some sparks right now to Abby for leading us through that, and maybe to whoever you're with again, and give some appreciation for the wishes that we're creating and the moments that we have. Yeah, we're really coming to the end of Campfire now. And another Flying Horse Farms tradition is that we sing the camp song at Campfire. This is certainly a catch-along song if you already know the words and feel good about singing along at home. That's awesome. If you want to play along on a guitar or ukulele or recorder, it's in the key of C. So go for it there. But Robert, I think, is us away with the camp song.
Welcome home. Welcome to the magic. Come be your wacky selves. No one here's a stranger. Get ready to laugh harder than you ever thought you'd laugh. Splash so much higher than you ever thought you'd splash. S'more so much more than you ever thought you'd s'more. You were great before and now you're even more. All together we know how strong we are. We know we can fly even if we don't have wings. Gather around the campfire and howl at the moon. Oh! You can leave camp, but camp never leaves you. Here you are home at Flying Horse Farms.
Wow. That was amazing, Rob. Thanks so much. Bellman, do you want to come back on the screen?
Sure.
We are here at the end of our final campfire of the season. And one of our new traditions that we've created during the spring camp at home season has been to kind of leave all of our campfires with a spark, something to keep the camp magic with us as we go off back into the world, turning the world around, be that at home, if people are working, if you're working on schoolwork, if you're just hanging out, whatever it is. So our spark this week is kind of ringing back to our very first week of spring camp at home. That spark was, what is one way that you can keep some camp magic with you from now until the next campfire? And so here we are, the first day, and this is our last campfire of the our spring season. So our spark is, what is one way that you can keep that camp magic with you and make some more camp magic of your own for the entire month of May? What have you done so far with programs or activities, or what are some new traditions with your family that make you feel the same feelings that camp can bring, that you can keep doing through the month of May? We are absolutely going to continue releasing some programming. About that on our Facebook a little bit, but so stay tuned for that. It'll be a few posts a week and a few different activities, but yeah, so really think about the ways that we can keep feeling really good and keep bringing ourselves together with each other to have more community like this. And maybe I'll give one more plug that looks like our Campfire challenge for this past week, which was hosting a campfire of your own with the people that you live with. So think about that. We'll have some more information coming out on that soon. But I think that's all from me. Anybody else have anything you want to say to close out?
Thank you all for joining us.
Bye all.
Bye, everyone.
Cool. Well, thank you all so much.